My good friend Arlene Makoko. Hey, welcome back to the studio. Our next guest is from Brain Academic Enrichment Discoveries, and they join us for a look at their work right here in the Bronx and beyond. We welcome Michael J. Combe and Ramon Torres to the show. I see you have a lot of stuff here on the table. You guys into some serious gadgetry.
Well, thank you so much for having us. We are part of a movement, an educational movement in the Bronx. We are thinking that the Bronx is not burning anymore.
Nope.
The Bronx is steaming.
Yeah. Right.
For those of you who do not know what steam means, can you read it?
Science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics.
And so what we do, it's tutoring, test prep, 3D printing, which is this bad boy right here. Read it.
Video game design, coding, robotics, and drones. And that's where I come in. So drones, right now they have a pretty, negative perception of drones.
Why is that?
Because I don't think that people that use the drones were taught how to use the drones properly and the different uses that there are for drones. But this particular use is building and racing drones.
Oh,
so the building aspect of it ties in directly with STEAM. The building blocks of drone building and racing have everything to do with STEAM, the science, the technology, the arts, everything. So these are all built from scratch. There's soldering, there are mathematical equations to come up with how much battery usage you need. And you put this together from scratch.
That one has 4 motors on it. Right?
Correct, right. So this would be a quadcopter, but they can go as many motors as you want. This would be on your micro level, same concept, 4 motors, flight control, and this is what we use. It's a first-person view, so FPV. So when you put on these goggles, these virtual reality light goggles, you see what the camera sees. So this particular, because I wanted the audience to see that, I'm gonna put it on the actual. So
it's
now,
pumped up now.
Where the drone goes, so it's an immersive experience. You go up in the sky, you do a flip, you're there.
It's like
so you got to put these on.
Right, correct. But you won't be able to see that now.
I won't see that now.
But you would see this picture.
Oh, got it.
In the goggles.
Look at that.
So it's like you're in space and then you're going down.
Look at that.
It's amazing.
So what we do is we teach them how to build them. We teach them how to build it, and once they build it, they can fly it. So we would go on to first, because you don't want to break it. You can learn on the simulator. Then this you can actually play with.
Look at that.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Okay, you can actually fly that.
Very
Where am I going? Up above the stadium?
Yeah, right now you're flying. But now, you see, as you go high, you lose video. So just like you lost video there, you would lose video here. So you have to keep in range to your equipment.
Most importantly is that the kids will actually
Am I coming back down?
Yeah, you
real
are. You just want to
There you go.
Some of these pieces are 3D printed.
Right, correct.
We code. We create the vectors. We're science teachers. And we want to bring all of this technology to the Bronx. And it's not about just having a summer camp, because we're offering a summer camp in the Bronx, and we will do all of this and much more. We have virtual reality, which is something that is amazing as well. It's almost similar to this, but this is first-person view, which is different. This is real life. You're inside this drone. Virtual reality is a virtual world. Coding, we teach the kids how to code, how to make their own video games. If you love to make video games, you should come and check us out.
So this part right here that holds the camera, this is the actual camera right here, was made by a machine like this.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of, the job market is shifting, the military is shifting, and the way we approach education has to shift as well.
You see people standing on them now.
On
the
drone.
flying drones.
Yes.
Yeah. One guy on the drone.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Amazon, UPS, they're creating this market.
Really?
Yeah.
They will be looking at
packages
that.
like
Correct.
These are the jobs of the future, and that's what we bring into the Bronx. And Brains is actually doing this to all of these children who want to build something is really hands-on, something that the schools do not have.
Now, this is another thing that's starting right here in the Bronx.
In the Bronx.
Yes.
All right. It's
We're
like
very
hip-hop.
Yeah, exactly. Just like hip-hop.
And if you want more information, you can check us out. MyBrainEnrichment.com is our website. We have a lot of followers on Instagram and Twitter. Please follow us. This is a movement. This is about bringing education to the 21st century, and that's what we want. Right, Ramon? Yes.
So you have some summer programs coming up. Right.
Yes, sir.
So what about them?
Summer programs. So our summer program includes 1 hour of tutoring. So we tutor the kids, but more than anything, we do hands-on activities. All of this and much more. And the cool part about it is that we do field trips every single day. The kids get a journal, and they write observations, conclusions, hypotheses. It's real science. And this is amazing because, as I told you, it's a movement.
Yes.
And kids will love it.
Oh, wow. So how can more people get involved in this?
Then again,
Can they go online and do this and do what I just did?
mybraininenrichment.com. Please check us out. If you're in Instagram, Brain Enrichment, that's our link. And Facebook, My Brain Enrichment. Okay? Get involved. This is a very, very powerful movement that we're creating.
I'm sold. Look at me. I can't stop playing with this thing.
You may. I mean, this is amazing as well. We create prototypes. Look at the Pikachu that the kids created.
Oh, look at this.
The vectors, everything is from scratch. And that's where we're actually pushing in the Bronx. We want the kids to be the next Nikola Tesla, the next brand new engineers.
You can create your own little thing.
Exactly.
Inactivity alarm. All right, just letting you know, hey, why am I sitting here? You know, work me out. So this is great. And this comes from this machine right here?
That is correct. That is correct. I mean, this bad boy can create any prototype you want. Before, we used to have factories making it for us.
Can it make an image of you?
Definitely. You bet. We can make anything you want. As a matter of fact, some of these pieces are created with a 3D printer.
We're going to make a Mike Nobby bobblehead doll.
We'd love to create that for you.
See that? Mike, you're listening? You're watching? We got something for you here. Mike would love this stuff.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And more than anything, you know, when kids create their own video games, they are so proud. They take a lot of pride in creating video games, and they can actually play their own. This is something that people have not seen yet. And the Bronx is just starting to realize that the jobs of the future are different. So,
now, what about coding?
coding.
How do you incorporate coding into all of this?
So the coding, each drone has a flight controller, and you have to program it. This second one right here. It has a flight controller, and you have to program the settings. And you write the code at how you want it to fly, how you want it to react when you give it the inputs, and when you set it to go right, how fast you want it to go right, or how aggressively. So, and I have it set at 3 different levels. So this would be my normal flying level. This is my not so aggressive, and this is very aggressive. So you can control it however, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, and you said you race these also.
Correct.
So you can, how big of a motor, how fast can you go?
So I'm not there yet, but there are pilots that go 85, 90 miles per hour through these courses, and there are actually some of them homegrown local pilots. And there are actually a few in the Bronx that I was flying with yesterday that did very well in the competition.
Students would love this, to code this, their own courses and speed and
We'd like to bring this
parameters.
to all levels. Right now they're competing at the collegiate level. And New York is not involved, and we want New York. Our vision is to start with all the SUNY and CUNY schools, and then just go every college in New York.
My eyes are open wide, man. Keep going.
So we can perform, or rather compete across the nation with them.
Yeah.
Then again, coding goes into everything, into building 3D printed prototypes, coding for this, coding for creating video games. Check us out. Again, mybraininenrichment.com. We're live, we're social, and we love you to come and be family.
Brain Academic Enrichment and Discoveries, Michael J. Combe and Ramon Torres. Give them a big round of applause, everybody. They got it going on here.
Thank you
Lots
for
of
having
great
us.
things here.
Thank you.
I want to make something.
Pikachu.
Pikachu. Check out the Pikachu. We have to take a quick break right here, and we'll come back and pick at you.